BFG X. I don't know what's going on.
I'm on a podcast, gang. BFG Podcast. John for greeting.
This is about to be the best podcast interview Philly's ever seen.
Welcome to the BFG Podcast. Your boy YRA.
Swag.
It's Will Lamar.
Today we got a special guest, bro. Coming from South Philly. You want to introduce yourself?
Go ahead, you can introduce it.
We got Teefy Bey in the building, man. What's up, bro? How you been, bro?
Good.
Yeah,
Chilling, bro.
Chilling, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I want to tell a quick story on how I met this nigga, bro. I'm driving in South Philly, bro. He just chilling out there. Bro,
Outside.
yeah, he was outside, bro.
Outside.
Yeah, he was out there, bro. Seen him. He brought me in the studio. He was playing all this heat, bro. He was in there for like 30 minutes. He was just showing me all this music, like from top to bottom, just playing music. Shit was crazy. But yeah, bro. I want to start from my infamous line. I want to start from the beginning, right? So how was it like growing up in South Philly, and what separates y'all from every other part of the city?
I mean, South Philly grew up. In my era, growing up, when I was a kid, basically to a teenager, it was a little rough. You know what I mean? It wasn't like gentrified like it is today. You know what I'm saying? But growing up, it was hard out that joint. You know what I'm saying? Crack dealers on every corner. You know, smokers, motherfuckers trapping, all types of shit. It was wild as hell. You know what I'm saying? And
Disclosure, bro.
basically, you know, what separates from every other part of the city is that we close to the stadiums. You know what I'm saying? We downtown. We got South Street. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I say really that's just separated. But everything else is pretty much the same in South Philly, except for like our roots is close knit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is related to somebody down that joint. So you think you know. Could talk to this girl, it might be your uncle's daughter. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who related to who down that joint. You know what I'm saying? So everything close knit down that joint. And when I go to other parts of the city, I might go up north or west or southwest. You know what I mean? People don't really be family.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's not like generational shit going on. Like
Yeah, it ain't generational after generation. Like that's my cousin, that's my uncle's daughter, that's my aunt niece. It don't be like that. It's like that's just my man. Like, no, that's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Or his mom used to be married to my uncle and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I see that separates us from every other part of the city.
So was it like a fun childhood though, or was it just?
Yeah, we was bipping,
Yeah.
jumping off roofs, getting chased by the cops,
New Jack
running
City
on the
jump.
train tracks.
Alright.
We was hopping the sub, hooking at school downtown, down here in the gallery. Right here, you know what I'm saying? It used to be crazy, getting chased by the security guards down here and all that. It used to be crazy.
But young boys
We
wasn't
used to be like
scared.
50 deep. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Going crazy.
But was y'all like scared though, or y'all was just doing like
No,
badass
we
young boy
was
shit?
scattered. We was scattered too. It was some scattered niggas. Like I grew up with some niggas that was snatching pocketbooks, all types of
Oh,
shit.
man.
Like niggas is like the older niggas. Like it'd be like I probably was the younger. I probably like 9, 10 years old, and the oldest nigga probably like 17. So this nigga might snatch a pocketbook.
You don't know
You don't
bullshit.
even know because we so deep. And nigga done did some dumbass shit. Now the cop chasing all of us. You know what I'm saying? And it just niggas just was, you know, falling off to the penitentiary and to the graveyard because niggas, you know what I mean, venture off and go do some dumbass shit. You like, damn, he got booked. Or damn, he got killed up southwest or up north for some dumbass shit, trying to do some dumbass shit. So it was like hard to really keep up with niggas and what they was doing for real, you know what I'm saying? Because it was so many of us, and niggas just started venturing off as they got older. You know what I'm saying? He be like, damn, this nigga he did 30 years. So he felt like 92, 93. He did 20, 30 years. He be like, damn, he booked all that time. I forgot about that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was though. Like, a bunch of dudes just was, you know, in one community that was, you know, poverty stricken and everything else, and niggas was going for the gusto, bro.
So when you was growing up, did you know like this is some bullshit? Like I gotta do something else, or was you like in your mind like
not
this?
Not when I was younger. No, I thought that shit was normal.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was normal. You
So what did it take, like, for you to be like, nah? Like,
Reality check.
Reality check. It was a juvie bid. My first juvenile bid. They sent me to Texas. You know what I'm saying? I was down in Houston, Texas. I was like 13 and like 15. So it opened my eyes, because I wasn't like in a cell and nothing like that. We used to go out with outings and shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know, Travis Scott got Astro World, his album. I've been to Astro World. You know what I'm saying? To that theme park down there before they shut it down. So once I started seeing shit like that, because I've never been to Six Flags. I've been to Dorney Park, but Astro World was like a Six Flags. You know what I'm saying? John. So when I started seeing that type shit down there, and seeing, you know what I mean, that it was, you know, a better quality of life, you know what I'm saying, than where I was coming from. Down there, they got grass, you got cows and horses, and we don't see none of that shit.
Like, what the fuck? Like, it's really more to this shit. When I came back,
I'm like, damn, it's a better quality of life out there, but, you know what I'm saying, I got to find my way to get up out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I, you know, always dreamed of, you know, being in the music industry, not really rapping like that, but just being a part of the music industry, because that was the fastest way I seen niggas making it out the hood, besides like playing ball and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's when, you know, how I seen that was a better quality of life. And that's when I decided, like, no, I gotta make it out this motherfucker.
So how was it like when you came back to Philly? Like, what's the first steps that made you change? Like, when you got back from Texas, what was the next steps after that?
First thing I did was, you know, tell my homies that, we could, like, niggas better start rapping. You know what I'm saying? I even had a little couple bullshit raps, like, trying to entice them. So that's when, like, K-Dot, he started rapping. You know what I'm saying? As I came home, like, he was just, like, one of the first niggas from my block that was really rapping and getting notoriety. You feel me? So he caught it. He caught the message. He caught the bug. Him and a couple other my guys from my block, my man Snacks, my man Phil, and couple other little niggas from the block down the way. That's when that DVD era really started popping off. You feel what I'm saying? So niggas, they was on it before I even got back. So I was just happy that really niggas was like taking that opportunity to try to, you know, get up out the hood. You know what I'm saying? So that was really it. But then I got booked again because I fell right back into the trap. You know what I'm saying? Because I started trapping again. I got booked again. You know what I'm saying? Did another like a little 9 months, came back home, and I probably like 16, 17, and you know, and the cycle continued, bro. You know what I'm saying? The cycle continued for a long ass time until, you know, recently I just came back home from the feds, you feel me? And, you know, going through that shit right there, it opened my eyes up even wider because you're dealing with the government. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the government, they'll lose your ass. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about you. Ain't like no little slap on the wrist over there. I caught a break, you know what I'm saying, with my situation because it was a small amount, you know what I'm saying, that I really got caught with. But they could have really knocked me off if they wanted to. But, you know, the law was merciful and, you know what I'm saying, I was blessed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I wanna ask this though. Never did you think like, I want to take a straight path. I probably want to go back to school, trade school, whatever. You never like thought about that?
No, I never thought about
You think it was because of your childhood and just seeing so many different things that shaped you like that?
When I walk out my door, I see a nigga out there making $500 in 5 minutes.
You're going to be on the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm on the same shit. He got the fresh J's. He got the fresh sweatsuit.
Bro.
He got the fresh Timbs. He just bought a little Honda Acura. And we the same age. I'm trying to get that pack and get that
like,
paper too.
I go get a job. I'm
You know
not
what I'm
even
saying?
gonna be cool.
I never thought about getting a job unless I was forced to get a job. But I've been on probation or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like poverty be like the main reason for like all the dumb shit that be going on?
It's like half and half. Now that I'm older and I look at it from a different, you know, point of view now, I think it's half and half. I think it's your upbringing. You know what I'm saying? As far as how your parents raised you and shit like that, you feel me? And your parents could, you know, keep you on the straight path. You feel what I'm saying? And then there's like the streets. You know what I'm saying? Well, poverty. The poverty definitely, you know what I'm saying, will turn you into a individual that you never even thought yourself to be.
Because you can be a hustler and still end up in jail. It's not like
Yeah,
you
you don't gotta be
doing,
violent.
yeah, you don't gotta be
none of that.
violent and shit. You still
can-
gonna do time though.
You
Like,
can be a scammer. You going to jail.
yeah, it's
I was
like,
locked up in the feds with people that had billion-dollar companies,
damn.
hundreds of $1 million companies working on Wall Street and shit, but they ain't pay them
got
taxes.
caught.
They was scamming. They was money laundering, and none of their ass was eating child with me, and the same child all wearing the same clothes I had to wear.
It's crazy.
And they was millionaires.
Did you like try to connect with them afterwards? Like
Nah, I was connected with them while I was in there, like as far as getting information from them and trying to, you know what I
You
mean.
wasn't trying to get the sauce.
I was trying to get the sauce, doing some legit shit. Like I learned a lot of shit in that joint, like
Just
you know what I
got
mean,
the Texas.
about trust funds and all that type of shit. How to
Mutual bonds.
not really mutual.
Oh,
I ain't
yeah.
go that. I ain't never get that game, but no, just trusts and LLCs. I had an LLC before I went in, but how to put my LLC under a trust and real estate. I was taking real estate classes. I was doing all that shit in there, and it'd be the inmates. Them niggas that got booked that was real intelligent, they running the class.
Oh
You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they gotta run the class. It's like in there you gotta take like certain classes to get your points level to come down. You know what I'm saying? And when your point level come down, you earn time off of your sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, alright.
So if you take like 5 classes a month, 3 classes a month, your shit probably go from like a your recidivative level. Like they say, if you got a high recidivism rate when you leave out the door from the jail, you most likely gonna come back. So when you're taking these classes and your recidivism level go down, you down to like 10 or 15, you got a lesser opportunity to come back to jail when you leave out. So my recidivism level was low when I left out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to do some more positive shit. You know what I'm saying? That was my frame. When I get out, I'm gonna do some good shit. So I was taking them classes, and when I get out, I'm gonna implement that shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's the craziest thing you've seen in there? In any level of jail or prison, whatever. What's the craziest thing you ever seen in there? You got like a quick story for us?
The regular shit, niggas, you know,
Buck
getting
50,
drunk,
yeah.
niggas fighting, stabbings, all types of niggas get hit in the head with lock in the sock. That lock in the sock is mean.
You seen a crazy job?
A crazy job.
Tell us the story, quick job.
Nigga from up New York. He you know, he chilling. He a regular nigga, chill nigga. Old head get drunk one night, start tipping.
Damn.
He clunked this nigga inside his head. And old had a baldy.
Damn.
I'm talking about to the white meat. Crack this nigga shit to the white meat. You hear me? I'm talking about that joint look like he got hit with a motherfucking brick.
Damn.
That was the craziest joint I ever seen.
Damn.
Like, it wasn't no stabbing, like a nigga get knocked out, nothing. It was that lock in the sock. Because you got lockers in there where you put your food and cosmetics and shit. And they give you you buy the lock on commissary. So you can lock your shit up. So that motherfucker turned into your pistol. And that
Yeah.
motherfucker-
Let me ask you this though, right? Say somebody, I ain't trying to wish jail on nobody, right? Say somebody going to jail, right? What's the best advice you could give them? Say they've never been to jail. They never
Tell you
been.
the
They not
advice
from
a
no
nigga
hood.
gave me, cause I never been like to no jail. I did county shit and all that. But once I was leaving FDC, you know what I'm saying, which around the corner, nigga said, "Listen, mind your business." You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. That's what they gonna tell you. Mind your fucking business. Nothing. It don't got nothing to do with you. Keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only advice I really could give a nigga.
somebody told me you gotta find the Muslims in that joint.
Yeah, they say if you with the Muslims, you green and
Green.
If you Muslim, yeah.
They said niggas make their shahada and all that, like just
Some
to.
dudes do. Some
Yeah.
people come to jail and, you know what I'm saying, they become Muslims. Like, we know that if you faking it, we gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Like, a real Muslim gonna know if you faking it, but we can't really say you faking it, you know what I'm saying? Because you might really grow into liking it, and the law gonna soften your heart for you to, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To go harder. So we can open your chest up and scan your heart, you know what I'm saying? But if you do it and you sincere about it, then it's, you know, alhamdulillah, it's good. You know what I'm saying? But you can't, let's say, a dude faking because he came to jail and took shahada. Because that might be what decree for Allah for you to take your shahada. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't know. Like, a lot of people took Shahada under, you know, crazy situation. You know what I mean? Like,
But it still ended up working out for
it
him.
worked out for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of the companions, Umar was one of the worst people in the dunya. You know what I'm saying? He took Shahada. He became one of the Prophet Sallallahu best friends. You know what I'm saying? He was a tyrant to the Arab culture, to the Muslims. He was against the Muslims at first. You know what I'm saying? Then he became one of the second Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? After the Prophet died, it was Abu Bakr, then Umar. Uthman, then Ali. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you can't really say who's going to be sincere and who's not going to be sincere. You know what I'm saying? So if they come to jail and take Shahada, alhamdulillah, that's good. You know what I mean?
That's a good insight. So I want to ask a question that I wanted to know. Like, how did the Dream Chasers originate?
You gotta ask Meek Mill that.
So you wasn't collided into that?
Nah, I wasn't there part of him coming up with his bit. You know what I mean? That's his, you know, his intellectual property. He came up with that. I ain't helped formulate that. That's him. That's his shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was happy to be a part of what he had going on because, you know what I'm saying? He a smart dude. You feel what I'm saying? He intelligent and he carried it. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying, for the city. So I was happy to be a part of it. And I knew him, you know, for a long time before he even got signed. So I knew he was thorough. You feel what I'm saying? So I was happy to be a part of the ride. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what's your relationship now? Like,
We good.
yeah.
We good. I talked to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like beat his line down and all that.
Nah, for sure.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
You got his
Like,
own stuff going on. You got your own stuff
yeah,
going on.
I mean, we always support each other. We support everything I do. As long as it makes sense and it's, you know, one of them, you know, high level type moves, he back in the play. You know what I'm saying? I'm back in his play because his shit already on a high level. You know what I mean? So I'm supporting him 1,000%. You know what I mean?
Why do you feel like he gets so much like hate, even though he did like a lot of stuff for the city, whatever? Like,
Because he the only one doing it. You know what I'm saying? If it was 13 other niggas doing it, niggas overlook him because it'd be congested. They don't got time to hate on him because they got 12 other niggas to hate on.
It's easy to focus
You know what I'm
just
saying?
on one guy.
how do you feel like though when people say like, yo, Meek could have put a lot of more people on? Like, how you feel about that? Because I don't know.
Only one man.
Yeah.
You can't, like, that's like saying Jeff Bezos should give everybody in America $1 million because he got $100 trillion.
No, but you know how
Only
they
350 million people.
you know how they
in
try to
America,
compare it to
right?
like Atlanta though? You know how they try to compare it to like Atlanta? They be like,
Atlanta
all right,
got 15 other niggas.
yeah.
That's pitting each other on. It ain't one person in Atlanta pitting all these dudes on.
And plus, he not even obligated to help motherfuckers for real. For real.
And he still look out and be doing whatever he could do, a little post or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I seen him help a lot of people out, but at the end of the day, it's only one of him, man.
Motherfuckers don't be grateful either.
It's only one of him.
Yeah.
He's one man. If it was 15 niggas on his level,
It'd be a
Like
whole
it is,
different,
it'd be a
bro.
whole
Philly
other
would be a whole
situation.
different place, bro.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
Philly would be a
And
whole
then
different
Philly,
city.
You can't even have 15 niggas get money because it's going to just, people don't know what to do with money here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get money in Philly and want to go buy 1,000 guns and all that dumbass shit. So, you know, I believe in people. It's a higher up. It's a higher level overlooking the city. Like, nah, not him.
He gonna fuck it up.
Nah, not him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like going to the NBA. They scout you out. You feel what I'm saying? And if the, you know, the higher up, the executives at the labels and the A&Rs, if they want to, they watch you. They watch these dudes. They watch their Instagrams. They watch their YouTubes. They pay attention. They don't know who you is, but they know who you is. They just ain't pick you because they see the flaws and they see the, the liabilities that you're going to cause and the damage you're going to cause on your own community. So they got to be smart when they investing into people. You're not going to invest into a dude that's going to jail tomorrow because he want to have 18 switches on him.
Yeah, that's me just wasting my money.
You throwing money in the black hole.
So that's what. So You think that's like the main reason like most Philly artists don't break through to the next level? Like how we had the is from in our lifetime for real, for the only mainstream people I really seen was Uzi, Meek, and Rock.
BFG.
Yeah, I haven't seen after that.
Look at it.
Look at the
Meek is
lineup.
not a violent guy. PNB Rock is not a violent guy, and Lil Uzi not a violent guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good investment.
It's a good investment.
And it's three different type of artists too. I
Three
feel
different
like
type styles, three different type of you know personalities. You know what I'm saying? So they not no violent dudes. If people get away from the violence, you'll have 13 of us, you know, superstars coming out the city.
Yeah, and also you got to look at like nowadays a lot of like look at what's hot right now, the drill scene. Nobody gonna invest. Like people are out there that would invest in the drill scene, but what Meek on or other artists, other higher artists in the city are on, they probably not gonna want to invest in that because that's not the image they probably on right now.
Stupidity at the end of the day. It's stupid to do. You know what I'm saying? A dude that you know is going to get locked up and go to jail, and you didn't put $5 million behind this kid. You know
yeah, it's crazy. You can't even get that money back.
You can't recoup it. Now you got people that like the music that going to listen to it, so they going to make money. People want to see them perform. They want them to have their flowers. But as far as an investment standpoint, people that got hundreds of millions of dollars is not going to take their $5 million, $10 million and blow you up like you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like it's a lot of microwave music. Do you think like somebody? I feel like Meek's style. I feel like Meek came out like in the perfect era, like. And his rap skill is crazy, but it seemed like motherfuckers don't really want to hear like the.
Meek came out at the end of the Jeezy era. Even though Jeezy still popping it off, but Meek was that new fresh little motherfucker out there that could carry that torch. You know what I'm saying? Or the end of the Jay-Z era. You feel what I'm saying? The end of the Jeezy era, that Dope Boy era. Niggas getting money. That's what Meek came in and he was that fresh face for that. You know what I'm saying? On the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Just like Kendrick on the West Coast, he was the fresh new face. You know, coming off of the Game and all them type guys over there. You know what I mean? So it was a perfect situation.
Yeah, you think
That's the same thing with Uzi though. He came
Yeah,
right
Uzi,
at the
Uzi
perfect
came-
time.
yeah.
It was a whole new
Rock
shift
too,
in
Rock
music.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all
They
came in like a
off
perfect
that,
time.
You know, future wave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That new
Young Thug
Sonic,
and all
yeah,
that,
Thug
yeah.
and all them. It was a whole new wave. So
And Rock was like in that A Boogie era.
the A Boogie,
Yeah.
Kodak, and all
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
What's the boy from Jersey? What's his name? At the I.
Fetty Wap.
Not Remy.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap.
He said Remy Ma, Remy Boys.
Yeah, Remy Boys.
Remy Boys.
So Rock, they all had the same A&R.
Yeah.
Oh.
Orlando, my man Orlando Wartenberg, you know what I'm saying? He was the A&R for Fetty, PNB Rock, A Boogie, Kodak Black.
Yeah.
They knew what they was investing.
They knew what they
in.
was doing.
They knew what they wanted. Like he strategically picked these people, you know what I'm saying, you know, to go. And he was smart about it. And Orlando a good dude. You feel me?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Yeah, he a good dude, man, you know what I'm saying? And he knew what works, you know what I'm saying? So he the one got Skrilla now.
Oh
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? So he double back and grip Skrilla too. You know what I'm saying? Because he know Philly, they got that way. You know what I'm saying? Skrilla not a violent guy. You know what I'm saying? He might show a gun here and there, but he not.
It was more of like a creepy, dark
Yeah,
music.
but he's
genre.
not.
It
Really
worked for
a violent-
him though. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Orlando, you know, shout out to him for even, you know, reaching back to the city. And he's not even from here. You know what I'm saying? And Philly don't really have no real A&Rs in the industry that work at these labels, so it's not gonna be a lot of Philly people getting signed to these major labels anyway and getting major budgets behind them.
How about for like the rappers that's in the city that's really talented and not violent? What you think is stopping them from like really breaking through?
They
So-
don't have an it factor. 'Cause
Can you
anybody
explain
got
that?
Talent. The it factor is knowing how to perform. You know what I'm saying? In front of a crowd, keep people engaged. You know, star quality shit.
So like
You know what I'm
image.
Image really don't got nothing to do with it because Beans ain't really have an image. He had the it factor. He had the star quality shit. You know what I'm saying? Freeway. You know what I mean? He know he got the it factor. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the it factor. You gotta have the ability to make a hit song
Oh, okay.
as well. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the song. Don't get that fucked up. You know what I'm saying? fashion and all that, that's secondary. You know what I mean? That's all about making that hit.
You make a great song.
A great one, and people going to play that shit for the next 50, 60 years. And they're going to be able to make their money back off you.
That's crazy. Because now that you said, I'm thinking about all the niggas that actually made it out. Like Meek, Uzi, and Rock, they all got that one song that people gonna still
forever.
Dreams and Nightmares. I hear that shit everywhere.
They got more than one.
Uzi got Exor Tour Life. It's just
they got albums,
crazy.
bro. Memorable albums.
Yeah.
Meek albums, like his catalog, his albums is crazy. I ain't
like a goddamn.
That shit is crazy.
Like an audio book.
Nah, the championship joint that was
Fresh Out of Jail was crazy,
bro.
What was your first reaction when you heard that joint? Like,
what's that?
Championships.
I was like, my nigga did it because he just went through a tough time. You know what I'm saying? Getting booked. You know, for some petty bullshit or whatever.
Yeah, it was a movie back then.
I was like, damn, this the level where you're supposed to be at. You know what I mean? Even though he just came off a great album, wins and losses.
His losses is crazy.
And you know, my producer that I had signed, Dougie on the beat, he had did 1942 flows for that. So I was still campaigning wins and losses. You know what I mean? That's my shit. You know what I mean? Because I was actually a part. I'm a part of that forever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
History. So I was still on that. So Championship came out. I'm like, okay, yeah. Now this is, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Championship remind me of like 50 first album, like Get Rich or Die Trying. You know what I'm saying? That's the feeling and the vibe and the level of success I seen with Meek was at. Like, oh no, my dog, he all the way gone. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, like I think that's his best album to me.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like his Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah,
you know
that was his wins and losses as well as crazy too though. DC4 too? DC4 was crazy too.
DC4.
That was one of them ones. But how when did you start seeing like real elevation in your own career? Like
in my shit.
When did you just start going up? Like when did you see like a switch?
I ain't gonna lie, my shit started going up after the damn TMC shit. When I got into it with Beans, and I got into it with Safaree.
Mm-hmm.
I started saying my shit went from like 10,000, 20,000, and I'm on TV, and people I don't even know, you Teefy Bey, like people start recognizing me and shit. And I ain't never seen these people in my life, and I'm in different states and city. And I was in Atlanta. I'm with Meek and them. We going to the Doubletree Hotel, some shit we stay at. So. Boy behind the counter, he keep looking at me and shit like this. I'm like, yeah, it's me, man.
It's me, man.
I'm like, yeah.
It's a
Yeah. He couldn't like figure it out.
I know you from somewhere.
And I get that shit to the day now. You know what I mean? It make me smile because I'm just a regular dude from 23rd and Tasker, South Philly, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my friends, they don't get that. You know what I'm saying? So they'd even be happy to see it happen. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we used to go so hard, you know what I'm saying, just to, you know, survive out this joint. And for me to make it, it's like we all made it. And even though I ain't really make it super lit, super crazy, but just to have that stamp, like, oh, that's a Philly nigga. Wherever I go, South Philly, you know what I mean? Dudes respect it, you feel me? Mm-hmm. It just be all love. I appreciate that shit, you know what I mean? But it took, you know, a situation that I didn't even endure for real, to make that happen.
Like some controversial
shit. Yeah, it was
shit.
like controversy. I went through it with my man, Beans, my guy, Safaree. You fuck him. You know what I mean?
What happened? Can you summarize it a little bit? Just for like the people that never seen it? Just summarize it, yeah.
Well, with Mac, we got into it over, you know, with the gang, when Meek and Gang was beefing. We did a song in my studio. They did the ooh diss towards Gang.
I remember that.
You know, it got shaky. You feel me? Beans.
He hopped on the song with the other cuz, right?
No, he ain't hopping on the song with him. He just, you know what I mean? He just, he did what he wanted as a grown ass man. That, you know what I mean? I ain't really like to play because I put the whole play together. I'm the one told Melly to come to my studio, make the Gang this. You feel me? Because Gang was talking shit about Meek at the time. So I told Melly, yo, this nigga talking goofy. You his cousin, you feel me? And you rap, you gotta defend your cousin basically. You know what I'm saying? And that shit turned into a whole joint. Meek came, jumped on it. Beans jumped on the track. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit was lit. The whole city was galvanizing, behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They loved it. Like, we went viral for like 2-3 days. Probably longer than that. But it was really, you know what I mean? We was holding the Philly banner high. You feel me? And everybody was fucking with it. And Beans, you know what I'm saying? He did what he wanted to do as a grown man. Because he could do whatever he wanted. Nobody can't tell him what to do.
Right.
So, but, we wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. And then, you know what I mean, the situation happened at the Bad Boy reunion tour, and we got into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's my brother now. Like, we back. Like, Mac, he, like, raised me at the end of the day. Not raised me as, like, an old head or nothing, but we, like I told you, it was old heads, it was young boys. We
South
all
Philly.
in one mix. South Philly shit.
Yeah.
So we all knew each other. So I really was hurt behind the situation and the move because we all used to, bonding together, sticking together. And you know what I mean, stray off and go, vouch for the niggas that ain't even from the city, ain't even from this coast. It was crazy, you know what I mean? And for me to be, in that position to be able to make Meek and Beans and O'Malley all come together and be on one song, that shit was legendary for me.
Definitely legendary,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, you gonna try to destroy this joint all in one stroke, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was salty and it just went down, you know what I mean? But we back cool, we back tight.
That's good.
We Muslim, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So
good, bro.
it just, it's still not the best, you know what I mean, the way it was, you feel me?
It's cordial though. There's no bullshit going on.
Ain't no bullshit. We ain't trying to kill each other, none of that dumbass shit like you'll see today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas be jumping out of vans, switching, you know what I mean? About some rap shit. We ain't knowing all that. You know what I'm saying?
What you think about the young niggas, man? Let's talk about the young niggas. What you think?
Young niggas is brazy. Niggas is brazy. Them niggas jumping out of this motherfucking,
back seat.
Back seats with them switches and them shiesties on, going crazy. You know what I mean?
Young niggas go.
So it's not
crazy.
even comparable to like back in the day, like.
Nah. We ain't had no switches back in the day. Niggas ain't had no switches.
Yo.
A fucking gun shooting 100 bullets in 2 seconds?
Damn.
I don't know.
What's your advice to the young niggas, man? What's your advice to them, man?
Y'all niggas
Hopefully they listen.
They got retired them switches in them shiesties, man. You know what I'm saying? They got retired them joints.
You be giving the young boys game, like you pull them to the side when you see them?
I mean, I give it to them on the interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If they watch it, because I don't got really time to be beating a nigga eardrums up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I give it to them, in a modest setting. Interviews. I do work with the nonprofits.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get the opportunity, you know what I mean, to give them some game and, let them know the severity and the road and the path that they're going down ain't beneficial to them, then that's what I do.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible though for like the city to calm down, like, or is it like it's too far gone?
I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna calm down because the government and the police is gonna lock niggas the fuck up.
Yeah, but it's just
So
always
all
a
them
new
niggas,
nigga.
They
though.
just gonna be building a new jail. They got a new cell for him with a fresh, thin ass mat this big, and they gonna be in that joint.
What you think changed from your era to this era?
Chicago. I think it's Chicago. My opinion.
And the accessibility, like anybody can get this shit. Like,
I think really it changed, you know what I mean? The music changed the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had, Biggie, he was on some fly fat nigga shit. Get money and shit.
so that's what niggas wanted to do.
We had Lil Wayne in them, the Cash Money era.
Yeah.
Niggas wanted to get fly diamonds, rollies,
Right.
all that type of shit, chains.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The Meek era was still fly shit. Niggas want the whip now. Niggas want the big whip, the fame and the Bentleys and all that. Beans in them era, niggas wanted the grind and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's the music. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to jump out with the switch with the shiesty on. And then for the chicks, they want to shake their ass. You know what I mean? Sexy red.
Don't get started on them, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit crazy. What was like one of your like crazy fan encounters? When you start going up, like you was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? What's she doing? When you first started?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really had no crazy situation. It's just like I told you, people just don't be knowing if it's me or not.
Oh,
they
right.
know they seen me, but they don't know if it's me. For real. You know what I mean? Then they like, oh no, you is, yeah. So they don't be like nothing.
Nothing. You ain't had nothing crazy. Nobody try to follow you
jumping
home.
out the room or the closet when I go in the hotel. No dumbass. Shit like that.
Ain't nobody say, "Oh, Teefy Bey, how about the car?"
Yeah, niggas do that all the time. You did that?
Yo,
So you riding by, man?
no, I keep it to me. I came up respectful though.
Oh, you came out respectful, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
it was. Yeah,
I
man,
never seen you before. You be like, damn, I do the podcast, John. Yeah,
See, we networking, man.
Yeah, you network. Yeah.
Networking.
No, it was love, though. You know what I mean? But I ain't really had no crazy situation like a motherfucker just fanned out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
not like that.
You talked about it a little bit, but the Safaree shit, you gotta tell that story, bro. You probably told us a million times, but just for our audience,
That's for the young niggas there.
Safari, I ain't gonna lie, that joint was like a, you know what I mean?
you seen a ghost.
A quick little situation.
Wait, how about the car, John?
Oh, that was you.
Yeah. No, that joint was crazy, man. That shit was light though. You know what I mean?
So what was you thinking through your head? Like, what was going on?
Meek wanted to actually talk to him. You know what I mean? Meek wanted to
Why you just started taking off though? Why you just start running?
Cause I tried cracking.
No, you was on that.
Yeah, I was on that. Like, the way he gave it to me, like, yo, that's that nigga Safaree. I wanted to holler at him. I'm like the way his energy was.
Yeah, it was like,
you know, we from Philly. Niggas say he want to holler at them.
You thought
I think he trying to blitz. You know what I mean? He trying to fuck him up or something. So I just put it in my own head that I'm gonna fuck him up because Meek ain't really want to startle him. You know what I mean? And surprise him by getting out first. See when Meek got out, that's when he really surprised.
He out the check.
So Meek really, I got out first, and I told Meek, I'm gonna crush him. I ain't got time for that because niggas be getting cute. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, Meek Mill wanna holler at you on some shit. You ain't gonna get off on me.
Yeah, that nigga started doing defensive slides though. He ain't even get nowhere.
Gonna get off on me like that. So like, and I already knew he was popping shit. You know what I'm saying? Prior to when we seen him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on like the internet and all that shit, talking shit about Dream Chasers, Meek Mill, all that dumbass shit. So for me, it was like, you want to talk to him, I'm gonna fuck him up. I just was on go. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's funny because y'all had all white on. That's what made the shit the bid.
No, he had
the
Oh,
white
I thought y'all had all white on.
he
too.
had
on all white.
What was that? A Mike Rubin? That was a Mike Rubin joint or something?
No, it was DJ Khaled, John. We was going to Khaled. He had like a fashion show day party type shit.
Oh.
So everybody was going there, you know what I mean? And we just was in the parking lot. We just was waiting for the shit, you know, people to come or go in. And as we leaving, we going to, you know what I mean, get backwards or some shit and come back. And we seen him, you know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah. It was cool though. I don't got no personal issue against
Yeah. You just had to do what you had to do that day.
I mean, I did what I wanted to do. I ain't have to do shit.
No,
I did what I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
So you're not on that no more. You're not going.
No, I ain't on that dumbass shit. That shit goofy. You know what I'm saying? For real. That shit ain't what it's hitting on. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different level, whole nother approach to life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to actually get where the fuck Safaree at, because that little nigga eating for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be making no enemies for no reason. Not about no rap shit, about no music shit, none of that dumbass shit. So that nigga on TV, he doing his thing. You know what I mean? I salute him for real.
Mm-hmm.
I was locked up. I'm watching the nigga on TV. I'm in the can. I'm mad as a bitch. That was him. You know what I'm saying? Not his soft mentality, but just, you know what I mean? Just being in that position to be able to be successful and, you know what I'm saying? Make some fucking money. Like, I don't want to be the angry black man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in the joint watching this nigga on the tube.
Like, what the fuck?
I could be right there too. You know what I'm saying? If I work hard, grind, you feel me? I could be in that same position.
Nah, facts.
I got a question though. You said you got studio in South Philly, right?
Yeah.
So, what made you come back like and have the studio in South Philly? Why didn't you like, you know, go to like, you know, New York or Miami or like even somewhere nice and it could be nice to like from this to hood at the end of the day. It could be why did you choose to stay in South Philly? I know it was like that's where you from
I
and
ain't
stuff.
have a choice, to tell you the truth. It wasn't like I made a decision. The studio was already there. Like once I created my Do for Self brand, I brought in my old head Jazz. His name Jazz. Jazz UF Studio always been there. You know what I mean? But Jazz is like family to me. So I brought Jazz in as a business partner, and my uncle Daoud. I brought them two in, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, they older than me, they knew the business, they knew the business structure type shit and all that. Jazz had the studio. So it was a perfect situation, you know what I mean, for the artists that I was pushing at the time. You know what I mean? For them to go in there, make mixtapes, do whatever they need to do so we could distribute the shit. It wasn't really like a decision like I'm about to build a studio right here. No, it was already there. You know what I mean? And, it created a lot of opportunities for a lot of people down South Philly and North and everywhere else. Like, people came from all over to my studio. You know what I mean? Like, they was in that joint. A lot of, people that's popping now, was popping. Niggas just, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different people that came in there and made music and, got their wave up, you know what I mean, up out of that joint. So it was a blessing in disguise, for real, for real. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
What's a good day for you? Like, what's a good day for you? Ice Cube, John. Good day.
Good day for me. Most good days for me is Friday because of Juma.
Juma.
You know what I mean? That'd be my good days. You know what I mean? I could, wake up. Probably make the fudger. Then prepare myself for Juma, whatever, eat, whatever. Go to Juma, see the brothers. You know what I mean? Be around the Muslims. You know what I mean? That's my best day, always. You know what I mean? That's like a perfect day for me. Going to Juma, being around the brothers, and, you know what I mean? That's really it. Like, other than that, a turn up day is a whole different.
What's that?
A turn up day is one of them Jones. You know what I mean? You done hit the mall, you fresh, you fly. You know what I mean? You probably go out to eat dinner at a nice 5-star restaurant. You know what I'm saying? You go out, turn up. Bit. You know what I mean? But a good day is always Friday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For me. Every Friday I can make it to Juma and, you know what I'm saying? Be around the brothers and be at the masjid and stuff. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So earlier when you said, like, you remember how earlier you said, like, people be locked up and shit and, like, you be forgetting about them and all that? Did that ever happen to you, like, when you was locked up?
What,
like people forgetting about you? Like,
hell yeah, people forget about you.
So,
you
like,
forgot about me?
So what was that like?
Shit, for me, it was like, I already knew going in how it was going to be because I didn't see it happen before.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't bitter or nothing like that. Like, I know people got to live their life. You know what I'm saying? People got to live a regular... Out here in society is a whole different world than, you know what I mean, you expecting it to be while you is incarcerated. Like, you think it's the same. You know what I mean? You think a nigga ain't doing nothing. That nigga got 2-3 different baby moms. He got a job. He doing this. He rapping now. He, like the world changes as, you know what I mean, time go on. So you think a nigga ain't busy. A nigga busy. They don't got time to be, you know what I mean? Writing you letters and sending you pictures and all that dumbass shit. Now, if a nigga do it and they remember you and they keep it solid, yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? But if they don't, then you can't be no bitter ass nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't take it personal.
Can't take it personal, dog. Because you was that same dude before.
Before, yeah.
I got homie that was locked up and I ain't ride for him like the way he probably thought I was supposed to ride for him. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta take it as the same way I gave it out. You know what I mean? Vice versa.
Yeah. I feel like that's more respectable than people thinking that life. I feel like life don't stop. Yeah, life don't stop when you go to jail.
I don't owe you shit,
Yeah.
dog.
You got yourself in there to shit.
You got yourself in there. Even if you in there for somebody else, you still should just shut the fuck up and do your time and come home. I don't think you should be a bitter ass nigga on no time or aspect. You know what I mean? While you book.
So how
you book, nigga? Just be booked. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together. As long as you eating right, you good. You feel me? You get to, your needs, handled as far as, cosmetics and shit like that. You know what I mean? You go in the commissary, you good. Go ahead and do that time and come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So how was you dealing with like jail mentally? Like, was you like mentally fucked up in there, or was you just chilling? Like, I'm about to do this time and just that be that.
I mean, the first 45 days, I was a little out of it because I wanted that motherfucker. I had a crazy ass toothache, and they got you on like quarantine. You can't come out the cell, you know what I mean? And you can't. I couldn't even get medical attention because it was COVID.
Damn.
So I couldn't even go to the dentist. My shit was quaking, so I was out of it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But once I got on quarantine, that was cool. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, like, where the hot water at so I could make my food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How I fill out the commissary slip to order my food, how I do this, how I use the phone, how I use the computer. Because they got computers, you could buy music, you could buy MP3 players, listen to music, all that dumb ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So once you learn what's available to you, you know what I mean? You
just adjust eventually.
You adjust, yeah.
So I
Get
like
your visits and shit.
Yeah. So how'd you get into like rapping?
I got into rapping. My artist Lil Nizzy, he got shot and paralyzed.
Yo, I remember him.
Yeah, he was the face of Do For Self. You know what I'm saying? At one time, and once he got shot and paralyzed, I started rapping. You know what I mean? I couldn't let the motherfucking label go down. So I decided to start rapping. You know, my first song I recorded was "Smacking Rappers" because I had the notoriety.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the TMZ shit and all that. So I just put that shit in the song and that shit was going viral. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you knew what you was doing from a marketing standpoint.
Yeah, I knew what I was doing because I was already used to building artists up.
Oh,
I was already used to, artist development. You know what I'm saying? Building them up, teaching them how to, put themselves out and market themselves and all that. So I already knew how to really bip the situation.
Got the whole blueprint.
I just wasn't hot. I wasn't like a certified spitter. I'm not a freestyler, nigga. I just know how to go in and make a song. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say I'm the hottest motherfucker walking the Philly streets of the earth.
You still could get the you could get the job done.
I get it done. I know how to say some shit, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's hot enough for niggas to listen to and vibe to, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? So I always go off. I got the real factor. You know what I'm saying? Might not have the whole it factor, make it hit records and all that. But I got the real factor. My shit stamp more official. You know what I mean?
Do you care, like, nowadays, you know how people be like, you gotta tell the truth in your raps? Do you care if people lie or tell the truth in raps? Even though, like, people might say it's entertainment, but other people...
I don't really care about that. I think it's two different markets. You know what I'm saying? You got the real market, and then you got the, the
industry.
The industry standard shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think... who can I say? I don't think half of the motherfuckers is telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? The industry about their everyday life. You know what I mean? When they making a hit song, they're not going in there to do that, to tell the truth. They going there to entertain people. You know what I'm saying? They going there to make you dance or to make you, feel a certain way, emotion, ride wave. You know what I'm saying? He want to make you feel a certain way when he go and record. You know what I'm saying? Some of his shit might be truthful, but I don't think it's 1,000% true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just making art.
He making art. He go in there, he put that shit on the board and it come out fire. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think the nigga really stressing all day, 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? That nigga
Keek
up
Phil,
like
yeah.
Chuck. You know what I mean? He
Mansion
having
John.
fun.
Yeah.
He in the mansion.
He in the mansion sad.
Yeah, hell no. He crying in that Bentley.
He opened the Bentley, he pulls it, he crying and shit.
It's fun shit in the crib.
Yeah.
Nah.
Bad bitches around, he just like...
But they said perception is, what people see as a reality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Perception is reality, yes sir.
Yeah, so if you put it out there in the atmosphere like that, that's what people gonna perceive it to be. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But let's keep going with music. Who your top 5 right now in the city? Could be anybody.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna stick with my last joint I did. I think it was pretty solid. Core, Kwani, Skrilla, Tor, and Leaf Ward.
That's a good 5.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So last joint I left Tor out. He cursed me out. You know what I'm saying? Because I just coming home.
Yeah.
That was my first interview I did with Lil Dub.
Mm-hmm.
And I left Tor out. And they was like, "Damn, what about Tor?" I'm like, I was like, because I ain't heard no new shit. I was used to Tor just freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Because I was being around it. I never even heard a Tor song.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? At the time. But now I've been home. I've been hearing him. And I like his shit. I've been going on YouTube. You know what I mean? He got some shit. And I've been in the club. They playing this shit. I'm like, all right, Tor.
Yeah, he actually knows how to rap.
Yeah, he know how to rap. I knew he knew how to rap, but
Just didn't hear the songs and the
I didn't hear it.
improvement.
Yeah, I did. I ain't hear it. You know what I mean? I knew he was hot though, but he wasn't in my top 5 at the time when I first came home. But now since I've been home and I've been, studying the game and what's going on, he definitely up in there now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his lyrics is definitely crazy.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like the current drill scene right now in 2024? The end of it.
It's over.
I mean,
He said it's over.
it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's part of the culture. You got to live with it.
It is culture.
You know what I mean?
That's
It's part of our culture. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you got a choice whether you want to, listen to it or not. You don't got, because I don't listen to half that shit. But it's some shit I do listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all think it's dying? The drill scene?
I think so. We
I
talked
mean,
about
it's
this.
It's just not. It's not. At its
It's not
peak
peaking.
No more.
I'm thinking it's
peaking
dying,
right
bro.
now.
But it's still hot. In y'all
It's
opinion?
still hot. It's music. Like, music is, like, nigga can make a fire-ass drill song, and I'm going to like
Like
it.
next month, it could be
You know what
back
I'm saying?
again. Like,
Bro,
never
because like they need somebody that could like carry the torch for it, I feel like.
Man, just gotta wait and see,
I
man.
don't know. Like, I don't even know how to even classify these drill rappers. Like, they got to be talking about all killing and shooting.
Yeah, I guess.
Pop Smoke wasn't talking about none of that shit. He was considered a
No,
drill
but that's
rapper.
New York.
That's New York.
New York
Philly
drill,
drill
Yeah, New York
is.
drill. Half of that.
Because they got the
shit
sexy
cat,
drill too, the Cash
got-
Cobain shit and all
yeah.
that.
But I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know how they qualify. Like,
Yeah, they just be naming shit.
little Philly shit, you got to have a shiesty and a switch.
Yeah, Chicago
Ideally,
drill.
though.
Chicago
Ideally.
drill was.
It was
that
Chief
too.
Keef- it was Chief
like
Keef and them.
killing and all that.
Chief Keef and them started this whole drill movement. Be honest, like nobody was drill rapping. I feel like
They
that
wasn't
era.
calling that shit that, though.
They was.
They was calling
They was
it.
calling it drill.
Chicago drill.
Chicago drill.
No, they wasn't calling it that. When Chief came out, we never said he was a drill rapper. We just said he's just a rapper from Chicago talking shit.
He was drawn though, like
Bang. You know what I mean?
Nah, that was my first favorite rapper. That's when I
blah.
first
Bro,
started
they
really
wasn't
listening to
calling it
music.
drill, bro.
what they was calling it back then. Because I know Future had the trap shit.
No, they was just calling it. They wasn't calling it nothing.
It's just the new nigga around Chief
Yeah,
Keef.
it just was Chicago
nigga.
niggas on some shit.
I feel like Chief Keef had a. It's certain like I
they
feel
wasn't
like
calling it drill rap, bro. I'm proud.
So when do you think they labeled it drill then?
it was after. You think it was after
Probably
Chicago?
After the fact
I
or
think-
something.
Because they had Lil Reese and all of them coming out that era.
They ain't call it drill rap. Bro.
What was it? L.A.
telling you.
Capone?
L.A. Capone, Young Poppy. There was a couple niggas that came out of that
Was
made
Rondo a
cheese.
rapper?
That drill
Rondo
rap
number 9
shit,
too, yeah.
They probably was calling it drill rap in Chicago, but on a global scale or a national scale, we wasn't calling it drill rap. The industry wasn't calling it drill rap. You feel what I'm saying? That shit came later with King Von for real. And Dirk and them. You know what I mean? They, coined that phase, not really with Keith Chief. Even though they might give him the credit with Reese and all them, but for the world to say it was drill rap, it wasn't during Sosa era, bro. I'm telling you, not when he first came out.
So when you think was the peak for like Philly music? Because at some point people were saying it
We
was
had a
like
lot of peaks
this
though.
year.
We had a lot of peaks though, bro.
What? Like
all right. At some
It
point
was
when
this
we was
year, I
having
ain't gonna
together,
lie.
it was like, yo, this is the hottest Philly ever been. Like the most artists, blah blah. But that was probably when drill was a
No,
little
but
bit more
I
lit.
Post Beans in them era.
And like Kwani was going
Yeah,
up,
that's what I'm
Skrilla. But I don't know
Bucks
though,
Duel
because that was like
Tour.
now that you
There was
look
a lot
at it,
of
it's
niggas
way
that was going
different.
up.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it was a lot of niggas, bro.
motherfuckers.
We had like 5 niggas that could have made it out.
Philly always got a bunch of rappers, bro. It's just the internet magnifies it now. You know what I'm saying? We always had a bunch of rappers. There always was a bunch of different clips. There always was a bunch of different spitters. Motherfuckers hot rapping. You know what I'm saying? But people just start paying attention more because of the internet and where the homicide rate was at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So paying attention to the homicide rate, they equating it to music. Even on the political aspect, even the politicians, because of drill rap, the crime rate high. You know what I mean? The murder rate high.
Just go hand in hand.
So it become a epidemic. You feel what I'm saying? And for people for them to try to stop the motherfucking murder rate, people getting killed out here. So they gotta shine an extra light on that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And go through it with a fine tooth to try to remove people. You know what I'm saying, from the community, away from their family and all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It became a politicized. That's when it got. That's why it was magnified, and it seemed like it was so lit because you got politicians talking about this shit on fucking the national news every goddamn day. You know what I mean?
So go ahead.
yeah, when you still didn't answer his question. Like, what era do you think was the best in Philly music?
Honestly, like, do you think Philly had the shine on it?
Or do you think?
I say Beans in them era because you had not only Beans in them as rappers, major figures and all them, Philly Most Wanted, different groups like that popping off, and they were signed to major labels. All these dudes here is not signed to major labels. They don't got no major budgets behind them. They're not getting played on BET and you going in at 8 o'clock to catch their video and all that shit. You can just go on YouTube and click it. You know what I'm saying? And see their video. Back then, if you missed it, you missed it. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't even see the shit until you catch it again. You know what I mean? And the shows, the rap shows came on at a certain time on certain days. So you might only see the video twice in your life.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like grabbing the new Jordans. If you missed them Jordans, you ain't gonna get them.
Damn.
And then you had AI, the Sixers was balling. You know what I'm saying? So the whole city was lit as far as that. And McNabb, it was the beginning of the McNabb era. You feel what I'm saying? And, that's when the Eagles, they start winning games and shit because they was bums. You feel what I'm saying? The Sixers was bums. In Philly, we ain't had no artists. So
everything just happened at the same time.
It was like a boom, like that shit right there.
That shit
what I mean?
crazy.
Everything lit.
Broken down to a science. That's crazy.
But do you think the availability, since niggas don't have access to it, that's what made them fiend for more opposed?
Yeah.
So say it. I mean, say if the drill era was the same way.
But
You
it's
know-
not.
No, I'm saying though, like
If it
hypothetically.
was, then it might be on that level, but it's not. It's not. It's convenient. You feel what I'm saying? Anything that's convenient is cheap. It's not good for you. It's not healthy. You know what I'm saying?
You saying it's like fast food.
Like fast food, bro. Like y'all said, like microwave era. You feel what I'm saying? Like back then it was exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
And like
You
that
needed
shit
for
stamped
your
your
soul.
shit BT, bro.
Even to get the album back in the day, it was like, damn, I got something.
Yeah, but now I could go drop an album tomorrow if I want. Like
Tonight.
You could drop an
post
album
my
tonight,
shit.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, it wouldn't even
Yeah.
take you that long.
You don't even gotta say nothing.
You can do that shit on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so they make it like less valuable now. Like people
Less
don't really
valuable,
appreciate
bro.
it. People don't really appreciate
That's why they
it.
always saying. I feel like they be saying like a lot of artists fell off because it's so much music and everybody attention span is fucked up.
Overpopulated, oversaturated.
When's the last time we had a classic album from
rap
any
now.
artist?
I was never a fucking rapper. I wasn't even thinking about rapping. I always had dreams and aspirations of being in the music industry, but not being a fucking rapper.
So you saying not everybody should be rapping for real? Because some people.
People can do what they want, bro. I'm
It's
not
like
gonna
everybody
tell a
trying to be a
person not to.
hooper. Like not everybody gonna make it, but like,
Yeah.
feel me?
But you know how some people like when they just do shit in the streets, they just go like become a rapper now.
But that's now though.
Yeah,
Pop.
it's
That's
crazy.
now.
I don't think it's like everybody. I think it's just like younger
The
guys.
young niggas.
Yeah, younger guys do it. You know what I mean? Because they want, people to
clout
know
and
that
shit.
they done shot some fucking body, which is stupid. That's the last thing you want a motherfucker to know. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to know you was shot.
So that's like what separates our era from this new
Yeah,
era.
we ain't want nobody to know we shot no motherfucking body.
Bro.
Your own cousin, brother, mom, nobody know what the fuck you did out in the street. You go home and you act regular. You know what I'm saying? You still act innocent. You know what I mean?
Now they going
Now
live
they
with it.
glorifying that shit. You see the young boy mom then got booked for doing
Oh
shit.
yeah, I
You know what
seen
I'm saying?
that
People
shit.
moms is involved with this shit. Like, come on, lady. You know what I'm saying? No
That was
disrespect, but
crazy.
Damn, like, I understand that's your son. You want, you know what I mean? But look what happened. You.
Now they all in there.
Yeah, you booked. Like, my mom would never.
Yeah, the mom's different nowadays. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Remember
like,
back
come
then,
on.
like the moms. It felt like the moms was more modest back then. I'm tripping.
Fuck
Hell yeah.
straight,
Like I'm
bro.
tripping,
Mama
bro.
beat your
Like
ass, they
yeah, like
had a gun.
this is different, bro. These young boys are scattered, and it really be like they parents, bro. A kid don't come out bad. It's about the kid environment and they parents for real, bro. That's how I look at that shit. That shit be scattered, bro. The grandmas be out here in the clubs and all that, bro. Shit
They be
crazy.
young. They be a
Yeah,
lot
the
of young
grandmas be
parents.
young.
Grandma, my age.
A lot of young parents.
Grandma younger than me.
Yeah, that shit be crazy, man. But you got anything coming up in the near future?
I mean, I probably put out another tape.
Got to,
soon.
bro.
I just ain't been in the studio. I've been to the studio. I did a couple songs. I just did a joint with E-Ness. Just dropped that joint, you know, as a just, you know, video on YouTube. But I'm gonna go back in, lock back in, do another tape. You know, just start moving around, you know, going city to city, seeing what the vibes is.
About managing like artists, you want to do that too?
I mean, I manage an artist, but it gotta be like somebody that's really want that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't gotta depend on me 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? Like I can meet them halfway type situations, but for the most part, like that should be a headache. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you
That's
invest in
it.
your
I'm not.
bread and shit.
I'm definitely not managing no drill rappers. That's dead. I'm not doing it. You gotta be a different type.
You gotta get like an R&B boy.
Not even the R&B, just somebody just not on drill. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with that. I love them. I fucks with them. I got little homies, little Easy Money Teeth and all them. They drill rappers. But they my young boys. I love them to death. I fuck with their shit, but I'm not managing them. I'm not, like, if I run across somebody in the industry that want to do business with them, I throw the oop. But I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want no parts. You know what I mean? They my guys. I love them. I want to see them be successful. Want them to win, but I'm cool. I'm hands off on that. You know what I mean? For real. They my guys though. You know what I mean? I raised them, and you know, I'm not cool. I don't got the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lil Nizzy wasn't even a drill rapper. He got shot and paralyzed. So I know how it's gonna end. You know what I'm saying? I know how the story gonna end already. You know what I mean?
You seem like a real serious bull, but I see him on Instagram. He was trolling Quilly.
Yeah.
What's
Quilly be trolling me, so I troll him back. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Quilly got a relationship, you know, outside of not really outside the music game, but we came up in that same era when I was pushing like K-Dot and all them out there, Nizzy and them, and we used to be, you know, same studios and shit with Gil and all them. So we developed a relationship. He talking shit. He be mad at me because of my relationship with Meek. So for him to go at Meek, he know he gotta go at me. I ain't even on that for real. Like I just told y'all I'm not on that, but he still think I'm on that.
Pop it.
Yeah, he just securing his bitch assness for real. I gotta go at T, so I don't gotta be around him type joint because he might slap the shit out of me. I ain't even on it. So he gonna go at me first, so he know we can never be in the same room. Like it's a chess move for him, and I seen that shit a mile away. So now I just back when I troll back.
Not gonna lie, Quilly might be like a marketing genius. I don't think a lot of people like realize that about him. Like
that nigga's stupid.
No, but he's strategic though. Like on what he's do though.
No, that was strategic.
Yeah, he
know
what he be doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit came out of nowhere. Me and Quilly never had a no type of bad situation, and we know each other like that. You feel me?
Because to stay relevant that long, you gotta know what you're doing. To this day,
It's
like
the
you
internet.
still.
It's the internet.
Yeah.
Anybody can do some dumb shit and people gonna pay attention to it because people just want to escape the reality of all the nut shit that's going on in the city. You know, to get a laugh in the bed, it's part of our culture, especially Philly. I grew up, niggas bed all day. Like, we from South Philly, we bust on you all day. Like, crack on your, tell jokes about your mom, your sisters, everybody. Like, we do that. Like,
I feel like 50 Cent marketed that same thing too. Like that's
like,
why
we used to bust on niggas till they cry. Down my way.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't sit niggas home crying. Like, we got niggas that's goats down my way that bust for a living, talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't about nothing. We do that shit growing up all day. You know what I mean? Talk about your dog dash sneaks and all types of shit. You know what I mean?
Your fucked up cut.
Yeah, we grind niggas to sawdust down the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit ain't about nothing. I got thick skin on that tip. You know what I mean? Quilly, he alright. He ain't about nothing. I ain't worrying about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How about like other people like Mike Knox and like
Yeah,
I seen
how you feel about that
him call
situation,
somebody
bro?
out like boxing. Like, how you feel about like certain stuff like that?
I mean, I think, you know, they both grown ass men. They can do what they want to do. People grown, bro. You can't tell niggas what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel like doing what I want to do. You can't say shit about it to me when I feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, niggas is grown, man.
Yeah.
They got to stand on everything they do and say.
Yeah. How'd you feel about that situation though? Like
I mean, I think
when you seen the video, like woo.
I think it was a good situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as Knox apologizing and for Garcia, you know, stepping up, you know, because Meek is man. You feel what I'm saying? And he's affiliated with him. So if a nigga talking shit about, you know, the crew, then you supposed to step up. Garcia did everything he's supposed to do. If that was the case, because Mike Knox saying it wasn't the case. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't getting pressed. But if Garcia was pressing him, Garcia was supposed to press him. And if Knox, you wanted to apologize sincerely, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, going against the city because we all from the same city, then that was a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's just the internet. Like,
the internet going to blow everything up. Because it ain't, like some people say they shouldn't have been on the internet and all that, but everything happens on the internet now. You can't tell a motherfucker don't put nothing on the internet.
That's a fact.
The internet is part of our everyday lives.
right.
What it is. I want to order a motherfucking salad or cheesesteak. I go on the fucking internet and order that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
You know how to do that shit when you first got out?
I was doing that shit before I went in.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that shit ain't about nothing. Reserve tables and all that shit. I'm one of them boys.
All right.
Flights and all types of shit.
Yeah, you don't get one of the young niggas to do it.
No,
now?
I'm not do all that. Bro.
Filet mignon and
I don't
all
need
that.
nobody to hold my credit card. You know what I'm saying? I know how to move.
You one of them boys that send the young boys to the store to get the water, or you be falling
No,
back
I
on
like
it?
to take my steps, man.
Oh,
I go
yeah.
out.
Good job.
I,
Get some sunlight.
I'm feeding on land ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go get my mom breakfast and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them boys. Like, I'm around. You know what I'm saying?
Feet
I ain't
on the
ducking
earth.
Nothing. I ain't hiding. I ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna bet. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I'm out here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, appreciate you for hopping on, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you want to tag your Instagrams and everything so people know where to find you at?
Teefy Bey, man. The one with the blue check. Don't get scared. Niggas was using my name, asking people for money, all
man.
types of shit. But nah, like, yeah, the one with the blue check, man. You know what I'm saying? Official. Teefy Bey.
You be on TikTok?
I got a TikTok, but I don't like be TikToking.
You know what you should do on there? You should go on there and just tell stories.
Nah.
Like quick Jones. Them Jones might go up. No bullshit. A 1 minute story. You can do that. You can monetize
get
it
paid,
and all that. I swear to God.
I mean, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
I'll look into
Feel
it.
me?
But I got a TikTok, though.
All that shit could go up. We appreciate you for hopping
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
make
already know.
sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.